So after that, I must ask, who do you drive for in the truck series and Xfinity series?
Yeah, so in the trucks and Xfinity, last year I drove for Rayoon Brothers Racing, and I also drove for on the truck side of it, and then Xfinity side, I drove for two teams, MBM Motorsports and also BJ McLeod Motorsports. I drove for MBM for one race and BJ for three races. And both great teams, both great team owners, great people. The biggest thing for me was just to go get as much experience as possible with whatever rides were available. So we went with BJ for the last part of the season just because he had a ride available. So I've been driving for those few teams, and all great people, all been really good help and support. Helping me kind of learn what I'm doing and get up to speed and all that stuff.
Really cool, man. So his last name is pronounced McLeod, right?
Yeah, BJ McLeod. Some people will say it different.
Yeah,
McLeod. I don't know. I call him McLeod. I think that's how it is.
it's spelled McLeod, but I heard it as
McLeod.
McLeod, and I was wondering about that. But yeah, it's really cool that he and Matt Tifft are forming a cup team this year with Live Fast.
Yeah, they're forming that team, so that's pretty cool that they got that going on. I'm happy to see that. I know that's going to blossom into some great things eventually. So it all takes work, takes grind, but I know he can make it happen.
Yeah, I really think that he was a class act for kind of when selecting the 78 as his number. I thought it was a class act of him to seek the blessing of Barney Visser in Furniture Row. I thought that was good of him.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's good. Good idea.
Yeah, because it shows that everybody in the sport really respects what Furniture Row did. And going from being a small team to winning the championship, like that was incredible.
Yeah, that was very incredible.
Yeah. Can you imagine maybe down the road you doing something like that in the Cup Series, starting with a small team and then becoming a champion?
Yeah, I definitely see that happening. That's one of the goals is to start my own team and eventually take it to a championship level. It's not easy at all. It takes time, it takes effort, a lot of grind. But it's possible as long as you can push your mind to it and you continue to work towards it every day, find new creative, innovative ways to make it happen. It's all possible. So it just takes work.
For sure. Whose car is that behind you that you drove for? Was that with the Riom team?
No, that's with the BJ McLeod Motorsports. That's a 99 Chevy right behind me. So that's the one I drove at Kansas Motor Speedway. And I can't remember where we finished that race, but it was a fun race, good race. Learned a lot. My first Xfinity race ever. I was super nervous. Or
Yeah,
actually, my first oval Xfinity race. My first real Xfinity race was at Road America.
that's really cool, man. It's a very beautiful car. It's very colorful.
Yeah, thank
A
you.
little surprising that it's colorful since I can't help but notice that BJ McLeod, his teams are decorated sometimes with the skull, like on his mask, and
Oh yeah,
a little bit goth, a little bit, but it's pretty
it
cool. I'm sure
is.
that sponsors play a role, in the decals of the car, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like colorful cars.
I'm on that. I'm with you as well. The colorful ones are always the best. Like Kyle Busch's pink unicorn car that he drove in the Cup Series in 2010.
I never saw that one, but I got to take a look at it.
Yeah, it was a video that went viral on YouTube. But back in 2010, Kyle had a sponsor, and I think it was a sponsor connected to Samantha, I believe. And
Mhm.
it required him to wear a pink fire suit with unicorns and all over it. And the video went viral, but the video involved some of the drivers poking fun at him for it, like Jeff Gordon and a few others.
That's funny.
So, have
Thank
any
you.
drivers participated in the e-racing program?
Yeah, we've had some of them, Garrett Smithley, and we had Landon Huffman, I believe. Yeah, and some others. I can't remember which ones exactly, but we've had a few of them. Some drivers who actually raced in real life compete, so it's pretty cool. But the event's fun. It's a good time, and love that everyone is excited about it.
That's good to hear, man. So, have you ever intentionally wrecked someone in your career, or do you not believe in that?
I've never intentionally wrecked anyone in my career. Don't necessarily believe in it. I mean, I feel like we can all race clean if people just treat each other with respect on the track. There's give and take on the track. There's sometimes where you can gain a position. There's sometimes where you really can't. I feel like sometimes you got to bump somebody here and there, but at the end of the day, no reason to intentionally just wreck someone. So if we all race with respect, none of that should ever happen.
Okay, good to hear, because I'm not really a believer in that either. I personally believe that if you're going to retaliate, it shouldn't be by wrecking someone. It should be by beating them in the race and showing that you can pass clean when they can't.
Exactly.
That's what I think retaliation should be. It should not be, wrecking someone after fixing your car or doing it later on in the race. I don't believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Makes
just
sense.
my opinion, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I must ask, what are your hopes for 2021 as far as your racing career?
Yeah, 2021. The goal is to race as many times as we can this year. So last year, I think we did like 8 or 9 races or so, something like that. I want to do a lot more than that, triple that at least. But the goal is to run as many races as we can so I can gain as much experience as I can. The more time that I can be on track, the more experience I'll gain, the better I'll become as a driver.
Good for you, man. And that's the idea of my channel and the other shows that I have, like Relentless and Unstoppable.
Yeah. No, you have to be. Anytime you're going after any goal, you got to be relentless. You got to have faith that it's going to happen. You got to keep putting energy towards it every single day so that it doesn't die off. You got to keep focusing and pushing every single day. Never let other people's opinion of you define where you're going to be. Where you're supposed to be. Just keep pushing forward.
Yeah, and you really represent that spirit. I really have to tell you that. You have potential, and you need to keep up the good work, because I know you'll make it in the Cup Series eventually.
Thank you so much.
No problem. So, what was driving for MBM like in the series you were in?
Yeah, driving for MBM, they're great people, really nice folks, very helpful. They gave me a good car. I ran at Road America with them. First time on that road course and first time me racing in the rain. So we made the most out of it. The car worked all race, didn't have any major issues. I think the only issue we had was a windshield wiper ended up like not working after a while. Besides that, everything else was fine. The car ran well and I had a good time with them. So great people.
That's good to hear. And it's owned by Carl Long, right?
Yes, Carl Long, yes.
Yeah, I interviewed him a little over a year ago, and he was a great storyteller. Yeah. So this is my last question on the list for this interview. What do you think what impact do you want to have on future race fans?
I would say impact would be just to show them that whatever their goals and dreams are possible. If you kind of see what I've been able to do over the last few years, how my approach to it, my mindset towards it, when you really learn how your mind really can kind of affects everything, and how you put your mind and apply it to different things. I want to show people that whatever it is that you want to do in life, anything, it's all possible. You just got to put the work in. You got to put the effort in. You got to have faith, surround yourself with good people, continue to push forward, never quit, and understand that even through the dark times, the sun is still going to come back up. So you got to keep pushing forward. And that's what I just try to show people every single day. And hopefully it inspires others to eventually go after their goals and dreams and whatever it is.
Good on you, man. And, that's very good. And I'm looking forward to seeing your future success. And hopefully I can convince Andy McPhee, my longtime mentor, to let you come on Coffee and Conversation, one of our podcasts.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, are you up for it?
Yeah, we can do that.
All righty, cool. So I want to thank you for appearing on the show today. And, you're really an inspiration.
Thank you so much.